Michael Moriarty.
Yeah.
He's like 6'2", 6'3". He looks it.
And you could tell when he stood next to
Garrett Morris.
Yeah. Man. It was like, thank you, giant
Like, wait,
sister.
I didn't know he was that fucking small.
Exactly.
He was a little dude, though. Karate motherfucker. All right, let's get into this movie. Okay, so the synopsis goes, when a mysterious green or white, not doing the white part, gooey but delicious substance begins oozing from the Earth's surface, it makes a great new dessert product, but this dessert has a sinister origin. It's a supernatural entity that takes over its victims' minds while making them crave more of it. Which is... Supernatural? I mean...
I know, and then they refer to it in the movie at some point like alien.
Yeah. So they don't know what the fuck it is, right?
And I'm glad that they don't know. I was cool with them not knowing. It was 1885. They wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah. Well...
DARPA would come or somebody later, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
that's probably not even the right reference. DARPA invented the fucking internet. I don't know.
Yes. Well, so, I mean, the movie opens up as a straight cold open. It's just like, boom.
Oh, yeah. Here
and the
you
dude's
are.
like walking, and God knows where they're at, like in some cold place somewhere. But apparently they're railroad workers or some shit like that. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then he sees it, and he grabs it with his finger, and then he just tastes it. He's
because that's what you do when you see stuff coming out of the ground.
Especially if it's white. It's clean and white. You're going to just like grab it and lick it.
I mean, the guy was even worried about snow.
Yeah, he's like, you eating snow?
Yeah,
I don't eat snow.
You don't eat snow, but he'll eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, you taking a leak or something? Yeah, I think he even yells that too.
Jethro, get back over here.
And then the two oldest railroad workers in the entire history.
The railroad?
Railroad workers.
Welcome to the railroad workers. Come on.
They like literally are
corner.
West Wing.
Wrestle Wing. We are going to wrestle.
We wrestle with our woods sometimes.
I'm wrestling with mine tonight. I tell you that much. They're winning too.
We call him Mo Words.
Mo, no.
Because when we give him words to say, he wants
hello.
Mo.
I'm going to keep saying Mo.
Hello, David. Oh, no, it's Mo.
It's
Mo. Because of this reason exactly.
People pay me the money.
I want Mo.
Well, it's a big time jump.
Yeah.
After that scene.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Because it shows the woman, the full grown woman standing in front of the TV, and she's like, when I was a little girl, I liked things. But now I think I like something a little bit more. You're like, what the fuck? Who wrote this shit?
The stuff, dude.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. I mean, it's open to your stuff commercial right there.
Well,
that was terrible editing and terrible segue.
Some dudes find some fucking white shit in the snow.
And now you got to buy the stuff.
And now it's a fucking
Women in
craze,
fur
right?
coats, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big
So
national
we missed
craze.
the in part, the coming in portion.
Coming in.
Yeah, like they just cut past that. They're like, they found it and now it's fucking popular.
Now it's everything.
Yeah.
And I heard, in my research, it was pretty much about consumerism, the whole movie.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
100%.
You know, how it kind of takes over and people are crazy about it and it's kind of dumb and...
Yeah, it's definitely a satire.
Yeah, and it's 1985, so it's kind of at the middle part of the big craze for everything, which is in a good spot to actually poke fun at consumerism.
Yeah, that was that. We got into, that's when hyper-economics kind of took off.
Yeah. And so. I mean, it's like a big national craze. So then basically what happens is like the ice cream moguls. There's like at least 20 of them, right? They have like monocles and a boat out in the middle of the fucking Hudson River and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're all just kind of chilling out there outside of New York. And then here comes Mo Rutherford.
He's escorted by the FBI or the bodyguard guy.
Yeah, but it's an FBI dude, right?
But it's an FBI dude.
Yeah, it's like an ex-FBI.
Ex-FBI.
Yeah.
But he's a bodyguard, and he's also ex-FBI.
Yeah. But somehow...
No, wait, that's not right, because he says, tell the FBI this for me.
Yeah, give me the FBI this.
That's later, but, you know.
Well, yeah.
At the end of the scene.
Well, he gets on the boat, and then he starts quoting what they were saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and then he's like, and this is how I did it.
Yeah. He pulls that thing out of the pocket.
After they're talking shit about him for a good 10 minutes, you know, it's like, oh, can you trust this guy? I can't trust nobody.
And I think that's why earlier, right before that, you got him coming in like just a cock.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, that's a sweaty palm. That's sweaty palm, sweaty palm, sweaty palm.
Yeah. He like grabs
awesome.
everybody's
He's got
hands.
the one up on everybody already. He knows what's going on. You know what I mean?
He's like, everybody's got sweaty palms in here.
You do that voice very well, sir.
Oh,
that
it's
southern
another
twang.
sweaty palm. How's it going, sweaty palm?
I'm gonna kick your ass with one punch.
One Punch Man.
Well, yeah.
seriously.
I mean, and then don't they give him like a check?
Yeah. That's what you do back in the 80s.
Yeah,
Cut
it's
him a
like-
check.
Yeah, where's he going to cash that at? There's
just
no
gotta wait a
check
few days
cashing.
for
Tell me the last
clear.
time somebody was actually cut a check.
Yeah, right. Yeah, unless you forgot to like fill out your direct deposit that first week at work.
Yeah, right.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're like, I got a check. Where am I going to fucking take this?
That's probably true. That's probably the last time.
Yeah, every job you go to.
It always is like that little window.
Yeah, first week.
Like that little window. You can't do it right away,
Yeah.
but you got to do it in this little few days.
Yeah, and then you get 3 weeks worth of pay because
Yeah.
they always start you in the middle of a pay cycle.
Of course.
But not Mo Rutherford. They must have given him a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Because he's an
Mo
industrial
money.
saboteur, right?
Yes.
And he kind of figures out
Which
things.
sounds like a
and
great
then-
job, actually.
Yeah, actually.
I'm just taking down corporations. Fucking yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm going to take down these people. He even
I'll
mentions
do it for way less than him.
well, doesn't he mention Watergate and he mentions like all kinds of other weird fucking
Yeah.
like things that he's been in
Scenarios.
on? Yeah. Maybe even Iran Contra or some shit.
Oh, I don't think he said that one.
No, but like literally, well, he's talking about the motor companies like Lee Iacocca and shit like that too.
right.
I mean, for a while, Lee Iacocca. That's a good name.
Coca.
It's a good name. And
You a
then-
coca? I have coca.
Yeah, I have a coca.
I have Roomba.
Sweaty palms over here. But these ice cream moguls give him all this money, right? So, and then right before he walks out, he looks at the FBI dude because the FBI dude talks shit to him. It's like, so I heard you got kicked out of the FBI. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm not there no more.
Yeah.
And he introduces his name too. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Because his name is Mo, right?
David.
Yeah.
But then,
But why is his name Mo?
because when people give him stuff, he wants Mo.
That is the shittiest nickname he gave himself.
I think it's great that he says it every fucking
I know,
time,
right?
dude. I mean,
It's like a James
how
Bond.
committed is that guy to making that his first name?
But yet he's an industrial saboteur, and he gives everybody in the movie his real name Mo. Even on his business cards for the different companies that he
Yeah,
works for,
yeah.
he's like, "My name's Mo."
If you've ever seen The Office, there's a Bob Vance Refrigeration.
Yeah.
He
Vance
always says
Refrigeration.
it, no matter what. When he says his name, it's like that. Only he's like Mo because of this.
Right.
Like, all right.
He's got to explain it.
Here's the background story on why I'm called Mo.
They're like, I don't care.
In a
Really?
life sentence.
So your name is Mo? Do you end it with an E or is it just M-O? Oh, it's just Mo.
MOE.
Oh, okay, I get it. This guy's weird.
Actually, it's just Mo,
I know, right?
which is weird.
I know, it's now MOE.
Yeah.
This is a Simpsons movie if I ever saw it.
No doubt.
Well, I'm going to walk up to him after he says that, and I'm going to be like, well, my name's Foo, F-U.
Because when people tell me their shitty nickname, I just say fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great.
Well, basically, he goes out there to try to investigate the stuff.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows. I mean, the FDA has approved it with like little or no like.
Yeah, they're like, yeah,
Testing or
it's
anything.
food. Okay, we can't do anything about it.
Doesn't he say something too about like literally like the ice cream guys say the FDA can't do this and
Yeah.
and they never figured out what
Well,
it is and we're trying to figure it out.
And when
We're trying to
Danny
get a sample.
Aiello's character says the same thing.
Yeah, but he was part of the FDA.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, we don't like if it's something, if it's a dessert, we don't,
Right.
nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Well, we forgot that he punched the dude too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, give this to the FBI for me. One Punch Man.
There's a lot of One Punch Man scenes
really
in this
good.
movie.
He will punch through. Like, I'm not
That's
kidding.
because
when-
those people are husks of stuff.
Yeah.
if you know what One Punch Man is, it's pretty self-explanatory anyway. But,
It's about a man, but he only punches you once.
but
And
he
it's
only
done.
needs to punch.
But that's
once.
Mo.
Exactly.
That's Mo Rutherford right there. He knocks
Yeah.
everybody down on their ass with one punch.
And it's always
he
that
does.
like 80s like what?
Yeah. It's an EGOT punch.
EGOT.
He's
There's
got the
definitely-
power of EGOT behind him.
No, just
He's Well, I mean, this is whenever he starts, and this is another weird jump in logic and time.
Well, this movie does just jump around, like you said.
Yeah, he like goes to
There's
like
no
his,
transitions.
Yeah, he goes to his factory or some shit, right? Or wherever they're doing all the testing of the stuff, right? I mean, that's the next scene, right? He's wearing his cowboy boots and his fucking nice slick, slacks. And he walks in and they're doing all the testing on the stuff because they have no idea. And that's when we learn a little bit more about the FDA. And the dude's drinking a Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah.
He's like, just like Coca-Cola, it's protected. It's a secret recipe.
Getting paid.
I was like, wait a minute, that was fucking clever ad placement and that shit right there.
That was
like Coke had to
amazing.
pay for that. It's like nobody's gonna get this one.
Coke's like hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, the dude's like drinking a Coke with the label completely pointed at the screen, just like.
Isn't that how you do it with your arm at 90
Yes.
degrees, your elbows at 90 degrees?
Yes,
You're like,
every time. It's the choice of a new generation.
Anytime I
That's
see Brock,
Pepsi.
anytime I see Brock, he's always trying to force feed me the freaking Coca-Cola. And I have to bat him
I'm
off.
like, you like this logo? Because I do. It's tasty.
Yeah, it's a nice logo, Brock.
I feel like a puffin trying to
Oh,
open it up.
I like understand.
Coca-Cola a lot.
I rested on my bicep.
Ripped.
I like sugar. Yeah. Yeah.
Brother.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, your willy gets small, but your muscles get big.
But about this point too, you got me all discombobulated. But at this point too, doesn't the kid start noticing? This is when we have the introduction.
Yeah,
of the
so we
kid,
have
too.
the introduction to Jason.
Yes,
The most 80s name for a kid ever. Jason.
with those aquamarine eyeballs. They're funky.
You look like a freaking dire wolf.
I know, it's weird. It's weird. Those eyes, like, I mean, are the most colorful thing in the whole fucking movie too.
For sure.
You're like,
His brother, I swear, I've seen him in other things.
yeah, he was on the A-Team movie.
Ah.
Yeah, he was Brock Pike.
Is that how I know him? Wow, yeah.
No,
but I could
no.
recognize him from something.
He's been in other things.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
That's a good question.
I don't think his name is Brian Bloom. Maybe it is Brian Bloom.
Yeah, I
but
think
yeah,
it
his
is.
older brother.
Yeah.
He's got big eyebrows. You can tell that dude a mile away.
You know his expressions at all times
Yeah.
from a mile away.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's angry. I'm not going to go home.
You can see him from his bay window. Nope.
Nope, not dealing
Leave
with that
Brian
shit.
alone.
Yeah, overtime work. Sorry.
He's a big voice actor too, so he does a lot of stuff.
I do like a lot of voice actors. Like I look them up and
He's Captain America.
stalk them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
That's weird.
He, Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes. That
Yeah,
one?
I think so. Yeah.
He was also does Dragon Age 2, Inquisition, Wolfenstein series, and the Call of Duty Infinite War.
Wow.
He said duty.
Duty.
I did say duty.
Yeah. Okay, back to the movie.
Infinite duty.
Back to the movie. The little boy wakes
What
up.
movie are we talking about?
The stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the little boy wakes up in the middle of the shit, right? And he's getting eaten by mosquitoes.
duty.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Because his windows are open.
Getting
He's
eaten
like,
up.
it's hot. Getting eaten up. And he goes downstairs and the stuff, he opens the fridge and the stuff is like fucking dancing.
Yeah, it's like moving out of the,
Yeah.
the box of stuff,
Well,
which
the
comes
ki-
in like an ice cream carton kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
It's like Toy Story rules. If nobody's looking, they're like, "Hey, free reign."
It's the California Raisins for real. Like the California Raisins were just jamming a badass concert, right? And he opens the deal, then everybody stops except for the fucking stuff, right? It gets busted. So the stuff is
Stuff
like,
didn't like Marvin Gaye anyway.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, I didn't hear it through the grapevine.
It's because it's white.
The racist.
Racist stuff.
So yeah, so then his dad comes down and he's a fucking total dick to him.
Yeah, he's an ass
Yeah,
face.
he's like, "What are you doing awake? You scared the shit out of me."
Yeah, but
thought it
then
was a
the-
burglar.
But then the next morning you find out that like this kid's missed school a bunch of times in a row.
Yeah.
So maybe he has a reason to be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, they do even mention something about, he's like, you get everything you want.
Yeah.
We got you this house.
Right.
We got you the
That's
room you wanted.
Don't you laugh, ass?
Yes, that was like what it was. It was weird.
Dude,
Well, that was when they went a little further into the stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They were
that was
digging.
Not
one of the
butt stuff.
creepiest
That's
actual,
different stuff.
Like that was one of the best parts of the movie for me for creepy. Like
Yeah.
that was actually
Yeah.
pretty good when
Yeah, that was kind of weird too. But doesn't Mo find out about the kid even after that too? That he goes into the supermarket and like destroys.
Yeah,
like
so
the stuff is
that's-
everywhere.
So yeah, he goes to the store
There's like 4 sections of the stuff.
And he just wrecks like a little kid's about to eat the stuff, and he's like, no, slaps it out of his hand and runs off and smashes all the stuff.
Yeah, he pulled one of those. Not in my house.
Yeah. And then there was like 2 giant pyramids of stuff that these guys were putting up, and they're like, no.
Yeah, yeah. They see him coming too.
I know,
because he does this same shit at his house. He's like, not in my house.
Yeah,
and he knocks the
he
shit
grabs
on
that rake.
Nothing.
And just starts running.